Pen.
Colin! I did not know you would be here.
Sorry to disappoint.
By heaven, your love may burn from the depths of my soul. 'Tis thee I shall earn.
Most wretched sonnet indeed.
Lord Byron, he is not.
Good day, Pen.
I believe you owe me a dance this evening, and I have only one more space remaining on my card at present.
Our host looks a bit fussy. Do you think if he goes to bed, we all have to leave? I was lucky the lady produced an heir before the old earl croaks, no?
Lucky indeed. But do you not think the boy bears a passing resemblance to Lady Trowbridge's footman?
Penelope. What's a barb?
How convenient.
Penelope, I did not see you there.
I'm afraid I cannot offer you that dance, Miss Cowper. I am to escort Miss Featherington to the floor. Surely she cannot be interested in Lord Rutledge, can she?
I think the only thing Miss Thompson is interested in is a swift rescue indeed.
I believe you're right.
Colin, I did not mean...
Pen, he is kind and funny and a surprisingly accomplished dancer. And, well, I'm sure you've seen him with the small Bridgertons. He will be a wonderful father.
Mr. Colin Bridgerton for Miss Thompson.
Marina hates tomatoes.
That is untrue. I love tomatoes. You are 6 months away from motherhood. 7 if you're lucky. And even if a miracle were to occur and Colin Bridgerton proposed tomorrow, the wedding wouldn't be for weeks. That is only assuming we wait until the wedding night to consummate the union.
You can choose anyone but him. He is my friend, Marina. I have known him forever. And I do not want him to be tricked and deceived into a lifelong commitment. You must not do this to a good man.
I will be a good wife to Colin, and he a good husband and father. However young and well-liked by you he may be.
Pray, may I have everyone's attention? I would like to make a small but rather important announcement. I have happy news to impart. I have asked Miss Marina Thompson to be my wife, and she has accepted.
Did you know about this?
People are looking, dear. Congratulate the happy couple.
You are still a child, Colin.
I'm older than Daphne, and you were happy to marry her.
It is not the same, you know it.
I know nothing of the sort.
Then you betray your immaturity!
If I caused Mother discomfort today, I am sorry for it. I shall speak with her.
You were flirting with her. But you flirt with plenty of young ladies. You always have, never in earnest.
Until now.
It is all happening so quickly.
Do not laugh at him. She makes a fool of him already.
You are no fun anymore.
Was I ever?
The truth is, I do not require your permission to marry Miss Thompson, but I would very much prefer to have your blessing.
Then I'm afraid I must disappoint you.
You have. In more ways than one.
Might I have a word?
Oh, of course.
Her heart belongs to another.
What?
His name is Sir George Crane. He's a first son, a soldier. They grew up in neighbouring properties in the country. I am sorry, Colin, but I have seen their love letters. I felt you should know before it was too late. What of him? What of Colin?
You love him.
What?
No, it makes sense now. Your objections, your meddling. You love Colin Bridgerton.
You really are very good, you know that.
Your love is an unrequited fantasy. Colin sees you as you are and regards you no differently than he does Eloise.
Perhaps we should count you lucky to not have married a stranger.
She was not a stranger.
She was, rather.
You merely wish to protect me from my more
foolish impulses.
So you admit it now, you were acting a fool.
As apologies go, this is certainly novel.
Hush, you.
I owe you an apology. I did not see it at first, but I know you were only trying to prevent me from heartache with Miss Thompson.
You are a cruel woman indeed to stand here and talk of friendly affection as if you have not just committed a grave sin against me.
And I was a fool.
You are not a fool. You merely believed yourself in love. One should never apologize for that. One finds oneself in such an incredible position and, well, one should declare it. Assuredly, fervently, loudly.
I'm leaving. First thing tomorrow morning, I begin my tour. I'm to start in the Mediterranean. Should we dance?
No, I'm all danced out for the night. Colin. Colin is my friend.
As if he would ever waste his ink on someone like you.
Someone more like Colin.
My brother?
No, not Colin. Colin!
Colin Bridgerton is no more your friend than I am the next Catherine the Great.
Did not get a chance to speak this morning.
We did. I said Colin, but then again, there was nothing of note.
Pen, how have you been?
Well, you must tell me the name of the young lady you seem to have met while out of the country.
And what can you mean? Well, I was never on my own, of course. After everything that happened with Miss Thompson, I realized I never truly knew this person at all. Myself. One must make a name for oneself if this life is to mean anything at all.
A noble pursuit.
Thank you, Pen, because we are dancing. It is surprising that you and Eloise remain so familiar when you cannot be less alike.
What can you mean?
Well, you have sense.
My purpose will challenge me to be brave and witty. My purpose will propel me far beyond the watchful glare of my mamma. My purpose shall set me free.
What could possibly measure up to all that?
If you would simply open your eyes to what is in front of you, then you might see there are those in your life you already make happy.
And who would that be?
You have your family. You have Penelope.
Penelope? Lady Crane was right about you.
Lady Crane? What did she say?
That you cared for me. That you would never forsake me. I'm beginning to believe that now. Come with me. I will always look after you, Penelope. You are special to me.
As are you. To me.
You have always been so constant and loyal, Pen. Penelope Featherington.
The way you were dancing with her looked rather interesting. You courting the girl, Bridgerton.
Are you mad? I would never dream of courting Penelope Featherington. Not in your wildest fantasies, Fife. Pen, it is good to see you.
Is it?
Truly, it has felt like I've been absent years instead of months.
Much has certainly changed in that time.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
You look distinguished, but then again you always have.
Well, when all is said and done, it is merely clothing. Whereas elsewhere, things seem to have fundamentally changed. Am I mistaken, or was Eloise walking arm in arm with Cressida Cowper?
As you said, sometimes time moves rather quickly.
And what of Penelope?
We've simply grown apart. I take comfort in knowing that you will always be here to take care of me.
I do not wish to see a citrus colour ever again.
Sour colours indeed. But what has brought about this sudden desire for change?
I must take a husband before that happens. It is time.
In truth, I enjoyed having a purpose, whereas now that you're back, I'm not certain what I'm supposed to do exactly.
Congratulate on your many new admirers.
I'm not certain that should cheer me.
I should like to try something a little different tonight.
Or is this truly the new you?
A man cannot tell his secrets.
Must be lonely.
For some of us, the notice is very slight.
You really ought to take to the floor again. It's difficult to come off the wall once you are on it.
Lord Debling, is it not?
And why do I have the feeling that you, in turn, know how to make one wither, if you so choose?
Me?
Oh, how mortifying. I'm so clumsy. My deepest apologies.
Heavens. Oh, accidents will happen. Miss Featherington, I shall find a maid to help you.
It would be most appreciated.
Miss Cowper.
Pen. She did not look well. Do excuse me, just a moment.
I overheard you at my mama's ball last season, telling everyone how you would never ever court Penelope Featherington.
And I'm very sorry for my callous comment here last year. It pains me to see you upset.
Then perhaps you should not have come, because I embarrass you. Of course you would never court me. I am the laughingstock of the town, even when I changed my entire wardrobe.
And I'm most certainly not ashamed of you, Pen. The opposite is true. In fact, I seek you out at every social assembly because I know you will lift my spirits and make me see the world in ways I could not have imagined. Let me help you.
Help me how?
We will have lessons, and you will quickly master them, I'm certain. I believe you know Miss Featherington.
How delightful to see you all. Such splendid weather we are having. Are you quite sure you wish to resume my lessons? I would not be angry if you found me to be a lost cause.
The truth is, you do not need a lesson. Do you remember when we first met? I was riding my horse, minding my own business, when I was assaulted. You are clever and warm, and I am proud to call you my very good friend. Why is it you want a husband?
So that I may have my freedom. So that I may feel comfortable in the world. But every year I pray I might finally feel that way amidst the marriage mart, and that comfort never materializes.
Forget what is wrong or right. Imagine what you would want to say to me if I were a suitor, without concerning yourself with how I might receive it.
Your eyes. A most remarkable shade of blue. Yet somehow they shine even brighter when you are kind. I might say something like that if you were a suitor.
Well, that was rather direct. The one person who has always truly made me feel appreciated. Whatever you read was not meant for another's eye. Damn!
Colin, your hand.
It is nothing.
It's not nothing. Stay there. Your writing. It is very good.
In fact, she seeks to take a husband this season.
A husband? Penelope. So unlike her.
Perhaps she has changed.
She's not seeking a husband in you, I hope.
No, I'm only helping her find one. Should we make an agreement? I will consider it if you speak to at least one lord tonight.
Very well. Lord Basilia is a viscount.
And you are Penelope Featherington. Do not forget that. And what happened?
His horse recently died.
You are joking.
I am not. Colin.
We shall gallop along.
Colin. I must admit I do quite enjoy Whistledown.
Did you read the passage about Lady Carter's housekeeper? That Lady Wharton stole her, and that is why Lady Carter fell off tonight's guest list.
Do you like him?
I did enjoy myself. Very much.
I'm certain he did as well. Pardon me, what are you whispering about?
Mr. Bridgerton, we were wondering why an eligible gentleman such as yourself would help a spinster find a husband.
Pen. Eloise, did you tell anyone of my helping Penelope?
No, I did not mean...
Which means you did. What could Penelope possibly have done to warrant such maltreatment?
Did you kiss me?
I had to see how you were. Penelope.
It would not have to mean anything, and I would never expect anything from you because of it, but I am nearly on the shelf, and I have never been kissed, and I am not certain I ever will be. I could die tomorrow.
You are not going to die tomorrow.
But I could, and it would kill me.
You would already be dead.
I do not wish to die without ever having been kissed.
Something keep you up?
Not at all. I slept peacefully. Darkness. Not even a dream.
Congratulations.
Well, I think Penelope is quite fortunate to have you as a friend.
Yes. She is, well, a very good acquaintance of families, of course.
Are you all right?
Never better.
It's good to see you.
Yes, it's good to see you as well.
We cannot continue our lessons.
Oh. I agree. Yes.
Good.
Just so I am clear, what is your reasoning? Exactly, is it because of what happened between us?
No, no, but I assure you nothing of the kind will ever happen again. In fact, it may be best if we keep our distance for now.
Oh, of course.
I must become serious about my prospects.
I hope. Well, I wish very much for your happiness.
Thank you. For all your kindness. Rather dull one, if I am honest. Forgive me, I should not have said that.
Do not apologize. In fact, I find your frankness immensely refreshing.
How are you?
I'm well. Surprisingly well.
Do you feel some attachment to him?
It is early. He does seem to have a strength of character. He is not unpleasant to gaze on.
Are you still upset with me?
No. Eloise, we are well. I'm simply in my own thoughts. A man can be pensive, can he not? Well, I believe.
Passion? Excitement? A love that is thrilling?
Courage is within us all. As long as we are honest with ourselves and about our feelings, it is possible to do anything. But I thought you believed the best foundation for great love was friendship.
Indeed, I do. It is how your father and I began. But it is rare to begin as friends and for both parties to then feel more.
Colin.
And how did you and father know it was reciprocated?
Because he gathered the courage to ask.
There is a question. I have been needing to ask it.
It's not a secret I tried to hide. I know you want me, so don't keep saying our hands are tied.
You have always been one of my most sensitive children, always aware of what others need, always trying to be helpful or offering a joke to lighten the mood. You so rarely put yourself first. I am proud of your sensitivity. But living to please others? I imagine it can be wearying at times, painful.
How dare I ask Mike, this fictional gentleman, ask for the young lady's hand? Especially if she had no male relative. If you were writing the book, that is.
Well, I suppose you'd have to ask her mother. Mama, I have not said yes yet.
Oh, this is the very reason why I discourage you from reading. Love is make-believe. It's only in your storybooks. Do you know what is romantic? Security. Be smart, Penelope.
I hear Penelope may be getting a proposal tonight. Lady Featherington will not stop telling anyone who will listen.
Tonight?
Colin Bridgerton would never, ever have feelings for me. It is laughable to think as much. We are friends. Nothing more.
But would you like it to be more?
That's rather quick.
Likely because of your help.
Do you imagine that, with time, love may one day grow?
I do not know. To be honest, my work has such a large portion of my heart, it may be difficult to make more space.
Do you mind if I interrupt?
Colin,
I should only take a moment. Pen, you cannot marry him. You hardly know him.
I know him well enough.
And I hear he is leaving. For 3 years.
I know that already, Colin. It takes a year alone to get where he is going. I'm going to accept his proposal.
I said I would help you find a husband, but I cannot stand by and watch you make a mistake.
The only mistake was me ever asking for your help in the first place.
Whatever it is you are searching for, I do hope you find it.
Penelope, feelings like dreaming of you when I'm asleep, and in fact preferring sleep because that is where I might find you. A feeling that is like torture, but one which I cannot, will not, do not want to give up. But these past few weeks have been full of confounding feelings. Feelings like a total inability to stop thinking about you. You're coming with me?
What? Your family will see me.
For God's sake, Penelope Featherington, are you going to marry me or not? But since we are all speaking so freely...
That was not meant for your ears.
I am still speaking. Your daughter did not entrap me. I proposed to her out of love, nothing less.
What you said to my mother. No one has ever stood up for me like that.
I will always stand up for you.
And until he knows the real you, he cannot possibly love you.
Because I love you.
Have any idea who she might be?
I do not. But trust me, if I ever find out, I will make sure it is her life that is ruined. The way your hair cascades down your shoulder. The way your eyes shine when you look at me like two blue pools. The firmness of your lips parted just so. The softness of your skin. And then the love of the parts I've been dreaming about.
Can we do it again?
You are the cleverest, bravest woman I've ever known. 10. You make me feel seen in ways I've never felt seen before. And I'm so grateful to be here with her tonight. I look forward to our life together.
You have until midnight.
To knowing each other fully. And to never taking a single day with you for granted.
Oh, Colin is beautiful.
And yet still only half as beautiful as you.
But I have loved you since the moment we met.
I will spend a lifetime begging your forgiveness for not seeing you sooner.
There is no need. There is nothing in the world that makes me happier than being with you. Lady Whistledown is my name, not hers.
Your name is about to be Bridgerton. You cannot be both.
What about my dreams?
A monster who seems to have a feud with me and by extension my family. I put them all in danger again just like last year.
That was my fault.
No, I was reckless. As I have been now, inviting that viper into my family's home. A viper who now has nearly as much power as the Queen.
You'll be all right.
How?
Because I'm going to publish again. With one issue, I can discredit Cressida. Colin.
I was worried about you, terrified that your carriage driver had abducted you to this part of town. All of the things You have written about me and my family.
Colin, please.
I knew something was wrong. I blamed myself, as if I was undeserving of your love. But you are the one that is at fault. I will never forgive you.
I had been trying to make her tell you.
You should have told me yourself.
And you should have told me you were in love with my best friend before you tripped into the drawing room engaged.
I did not mean to entrap you, Colin. I love you. What will this marriage be?
That depends. I noticed there was no whistle down this morning. Are you going to stop publishing?
I do not know.
Let us get through this wedding, and then we will decide what this marriage will be.
I was protecting you.
Then you should have told me to my face.
I know.
Or do you not respect me enough? It is clear you do not, after what you have written about me this year. That I hardly know myself. What were you thinking then?
I was thinking that I simply wanted the Colin I know back. Not this stoic man you returned as, acting as if you care for no one and need nothing. It's you. Kind and feeling, occasionally excitable, good-hearted man who I love. I should have told you myself there are so many things I should have done myself, and now with the confidence you've helped me find this year, I'm finally able to.
Self in danger, being out here tonight, and you've been putting yourself in danger, living this double life all along.
I have been careful.
You have been foolish.
Colin, I can take care of myself.
Then what good am I to you?
Colin, I love you. I love you.
I, Colin Bridgerton, take thee, Penelope Featherington, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold.
I, Penelope Featherington, take thee, Colin Bridgerton, to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold.
And by the joining of hands, I now pronounce that they be man and wife together, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Amen.
I will not let my lies spread any further than they already have.
Then how am I meant to help you?
By loving me. You've given me so much already. You've taught me to hold my own. You have shown me I'm capable of pleasure beyond imagination, but it is not what you do for me that makes me love you. It is your kindness, your empathy, how much you care. Just being you is enough, Colin. I do not need you to save me, I just need you to stand by me, to hold me, to kiss me.
I want very much to do those things.
What is it that restrains you?
I do not know. But I do know this. Miss Cowper still hangs over us, and as long as you live with this secret, there will always be something between us.
I know. Perhaps that is the key.
What are you saying?
Or should I say, dearest gentle readers?
And now I simply cannot believe that a woman with such bravery loves me. How lucky I am to stand by your side and soak up even a little bit of your light. If my only purpose in life is to love a woman as great as you, then I will be a very fulfilled man indeed.
I love you. You're a very good man, Mr. Bridgerton.
I love you.